Princess Diana wasn't afraid to break the royal rules. So whether you're a genuine fan of the British royal family, or just an avid watcher of The Crown, you know full well that the royal family has strict rules that must be followed at all times. The very enforced guidelines touch all aspects of life. From clothing and jewelry to child raising to wedding details, the royal influence is real. But if you were to ask anyone on the street about one royal family member that defied the odds, chances are they'd say Princess Diana. Watch complete video to see how many times Princess Diana broke royal family rules. Princess Diana chose her own engagement ring. One of the most recognizable engagement rings in history has to be Princess Diana's. The sapphire ring surrounded by diamonds is stunning, and made its way to Diana's finger when she got engaged to Prince Charles. But what many don't know is that the engagement ring broke protocol. As noted by brides, the $60,000 ring was provided to Diana as an option by crown jeweler Gerard. But what made her choice so controversial was that the ring was also featured in the jeweler's catalog. Well, as noted by Vogue, members of the royal family were not pleased with Diana's choice, given that a commoner could purchase the same ring. By their standards, the ring wasn't considered unique and also wasn't bespoke. Perhaps this was the first step Diana took in becoming the people's princess, because not only did she choose such a gorgeous ring, she selected a piece of jewelry that was accessible to everyone. So even before she married into the royal family, she was already breaking the strict rules. Princess Diana chose not to have a home birth. It seems like everything changes when kids get involved, and that was the case for Princess Diana. When she gave birth to her first son, Prince William, she broke royal protocol and chose to have her baby in the hospital, not at home. This might not seem like a big deal now, but at the time, the choice not only broke strict royal rules, but breathed new life into the changing traditions of childbirth. William was the first heir to the throne born in the hospital, breaking generations of tradition. George VI was born at Sandringham Estate in 1895. Queen Elizabeth II was born at her grandparents' home in 1926. And Prince Charles was born in Buckingham Palace in 1948, Reader's Digest reported. So when it came time to give birth to the future King of England, Diana knew that her choice to go to the Lindo wing of St. Mary's Hospital would break all kinds of protocol. Princess Diana didn't follow the black dress trend of royals. There are moments in a person's public life where they challenge expectations so outlandishly that everyone pays attention. That moment came for Princess Diana in 1981, when she attended her first public engagement with Prince Charles, and broke strict royal rules. As noted by The Times, Diana chose to wear a black taffeta gown with a slightly revealing neckline. The dress sparked outrage because of its silhouette as well as its color. Up until that point, wearing black as a member of the royal family was strictly reserved for funerals. Generally, it is thought that black is not usually worn unless in mourning, although Diana, Princess of Wales, did occasionally wear it for evening functions. The moment Diana stepped out in black for the first time was such a big deal that the taffeta dress in question has stood as a testament to her bold behavior. People clearly caught on to the importance of the dress, because it sold at auction for over $250,000. Princess Diana had a job before she got married. Princess Diana was born into British nobility, but she was a working woman in her early days. According to Good Housekeeping, Diana was a part-time kindergarten teacher in London before getting engaged, and as such was the first wife of a royal family member to have a paying job. A young woman having a job like the future royal did in the 80s doesn't seem like that big of a deal now, but at the time, Diana's contribution to the workforce broke strict royal rules, though we think it makes her more relatable. The fact that Diana worked was brought up again by UPI when she and her husband announced her first pregnancy. Princess Diana, the former kindergarten teacher who married Prince Charles in a glittering ceremony in July, is expecting a baby this June, the 1981 report read. The palace said Diana, 20, who worked as a kindergarten teacher before her wedding, is in good health. The focus her employment got is a little weird in retrospect. We can't see our part-time gig as a Starbucks barista making the papers anytime soon. Broke rule of royal family by not wearing gloves on many occasions. One rule that women of the royal family have traditionally followed is wearing gloves. For formal occasions, while meeting supporters, and for everything in between, it seems like gloves are the go-to option, especially for the Queen. But as noted by People, Princess Diana broke that strict rule for a heartwarming reason. She abandoned the royal protocol of wearing gloves because she liked to hold hands when visiting people or shake hands and have direct contact, explained Ellery Lynn, curator of Diana's clothing exhibit at Kensington Palace. She also stopped wearing hats because she said, "You can't cuddle a child in a hat." Princess Diana broke through the barriers when speaking about her mental health. It was the interview watched around the world. In an expository sit-down with the BBC, Princess Diana spoke about her mental health, and by doing so, broke the strict royal rules of facade and perfection. She spoke in detail about many issues, from infidelity to her postpartum depression, and the toll it took on her self-worth. "Maybe I was the first person ever to be in this family who ever had a depression or was ever openly tearful," she revealed, calling out the royal family for its lack of support. And obviously that was daunting, because if you've never seen it before, how do you support it? Princess Diana was the first royal to crouch down to people when speaking to them. If Princess Diana was known for anything, it was the way in which she met with people. She was often seen cuddling kids and interacting with people who had waited to speak to her. And, as noted by Good Housekeeping, Diana had a distinct style of engaging with people that broke strict royal rules. She crouched down to people's level, even down to the ground with children, in order to connect with them fully. Diana was the first member of the royal family to do this, Ingrid Seward, editor of Majesty magazine, said. The royal family used to say that everyone had to be deferential to them. But Diana said, if someone might be nervous of you or you're speaking to a very young child or a sick person, get yourself on their level. Clearly Diana was comfortable doing so, because she was often seen embracing individuals in all kinds of circumstances. It could be one of the reasons why her death was that much more devastating for the everyday people who loved her. They felt so connected to who she was. If you like it, make sure to hit the subscribe button.